This is Colts Talk with Jordan, though, and we are back. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, today we got our first loss since I have started my new YouTube channel. It hurt me. I was ready. I was ready for a dog fight today. I was ready. You hear me? Shout out to the defense. The defense did their thing. They came out and played ball. Hey, our defense is getting better and better as the weeks go on, and I'm happy to see that. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, defense. Hey, that's the type of defense I love. That's the type of defense I want to see y'all playing each and every Sunday. Man, salute the defense, Kenny Moore, Speed, Franklin. Y'all out there doing y'all thing. I can't be mad at y'all. So the Colts lost today, 20-23 to the Texans down in Houston. You asked me, it's a game we could have had, man. We could have had. We're going to talk all about it, though. We could have had that game, though. We're down to Houston and lost. I was very sad about it, very upset. I'm gonna tell you why. But I'm gonna start with the Texans offense first before we go on our offense. I'm gonna talk about the Texans offense first. C.J. Stroud, we knew he was gonna come out throw over 200 yards. He completed 25 of his 37 passes. He had 285 yards and 1 touchdown. Joe Mixon had 102 yards. 32 yards receiving. Mixon did his thing as well. I mean, I knew that was going to happen. Stephon Diggs had 81 yards. Schultz had 52 yards. Dale had 35 yards. Mitchie III had 29 yards. Hutchinson had 19 yards. Stover had 19 yards. And Woods had 18 yards. Hey, that boy Stroud, he was finding his receivers. But like I said, it wasn't our defense played a bad game. I mean, that's a high-powered offense right there. You can't be mad at the defense. I mean, the defense actually came out and did their thing. We should have held them to only 10 points in the first half, but you know what happened at the end of the first half. Your boy Richardson fumbled, gave him an easy touchdown. Excuse my language. I try not to cuss on here, but yeah, Richardson. Let's talk about our offense now. So, Anthony Richardson, AR. Like I said, I was a fan, man. I went out when that boy got drafted. I went out and bought a jersey. You feel me? Richardson. I bought me a Richardson jersey. You feel me? Look, you feel me? Look, you know what I'm saying? I bought me a Richardson jersey, number 5. That was my dog. I said we got a black man at QB. Indianapolis ain't never did nothing like that, except for Jacoby Brissett, and he was not no starter. He was never thought of as being the head of the team. You feel me? The person that's gonna lead this team. But Anthony Richardson, they really put their trust in you. We put our trust in you here in Indianapolis, and you letting us down, dog. You letting us down big time. The first half, that man only completed 2 passes. That's it. He had a 69-yard touchdown pass to Josh Downs. Yes, he did. But he only completed 2 passes the whole first half. Then at the end of the first half, he fumbled. In the very next play, they threw a touchdown into the end zone, making us go into halftime 17-10 rather than going into halftime 10-10. Tie game, we went into halftime down 7. So, like I said, first half, the man only completed 2 passes. I saw a stat on the TV at halftime that said that was the worst quarterback play from a quarterback any team since 1991. I was born in 92. That was 33 years ago. Nobody has never played worse than that in 33 years of football. Why that man came out of the second half and still had a job and still could go out there and play over Joe Flacco, I do not understand why. I'm telling you, any other team, the Colts just love, you feel me? I don't think the Colts like to win at this point because he should have been benched. He should learn his lesson. Bench that man. That's probably what he needs. Bench him. He needs to be benched. If Joe Flacco don't get hurt for the rest of the year and he plays good, hey, he needs to be benched. Only way he get his job back is if Joe Flacco gets hurt or injured. That's it. That's all. That man does not deserve the starting position in Indianapolis. He does not. I'm not the only person saying it. I'm just a fan. Yes, you feel me? I don't work for the team. None of that. But that man needs to be benched. All right. So for the rest of the game, to end the game, he ended with 10 completions off of 32 passes. He threw the ball 32 times and only completed 10 completions. He did have 175 yards with one passing touchdown, and he did have 45 yards rushing. To me, that 175 yards and 45 yards rushing, it doesn't mean anything to me because I saw all the overthrown passes. Yes, some of those passes the wide receivers did drop, but most of them was overthrown, underthrown, not thrown, thrown out of bounds, just horrible passes. That man should not be starting for the Colts next week. I truly believe he should be benched immediately. He sucks. He sucks so bad that, let me show you what I did. I brought the trash can over here. This jersey, I don't want it no more. You feel me? I'd rather go get me anybody else on the team but him. I can't have no Anthony Richardson jersey. I don't want it. He sucks. He's not a good quarterback for us. I don't care if he goes to a different team and he does good. For the Colts, he's not in. I can't accept that. So let's talk about the rest of the team. Jonathan Taylor came back from injury, and he had 20 carries for 105 yards and one touchdown. Shout out JT. Welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back and doing your thing. Josh Downs, Anthony Richardson finally found Josh Downs. He had that 69-yard rushing touchdown in the first half, and he also ended the game with 109 yards with one touchdown. Michael Pittman had one reception for 16 yards. Sermon had one reception for 14 yards. Pierce had one reception for 11 yards. Mitchell had one reception for 9 yards. And Colin Granson had one reception for 4 yards. The rest of the passes were getting overthrown, dropped, you feel me, just crazy nonsense that was going on today. Like, I fully didn't understand it. I don't understand, like, the past 2 weeks this man been starting and he ain't been doing nothing. Like, his first halves have been garbage. Like, where his shirt just went, garbage. He sucks, man. Like, the Indianapolis Colts need to really bench that man. He has to be benched. Somebody has to get in their ear and let them know. Bench Anthony Richardson. He needs to learn a lesson. Bench him. Maybe he'll get that, you feel me, in his head where he's like, oh, man, I might not never be a starter in the NFL again if I keep on playing like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs something. Right now, y'all tooting his horn just like last week. It was, oh, he did so good. How the hell did he do good? He had 5 completions in the first half, 5 completions in the second half. He ended the game with 10 completions just like this. This man been doing 10 completions in 3 different games. Like, what in the world is going on? So altogether, out of 3 games, this man had completed 30 passes. That's it? That's horrible, man. Like, he has to go. I can't keep watching Anthony Richardson, you feel me, overthrow our receivers, underthrow our receivers. I can't keep watching it. So next week, we got the Vikings on Sunday Night Football. Joe Flacco must start. We don't have a bad record right now. We can still make the playoffs right now. We did just lose today. If we would have won, we would have been number 1 in the AFC South. So right now, we're still number 2 in the AFC South. We can still make the playoffs. We can mess around and see the Texans again in the playoffs. But it's not going to be with Anthony Richardson. It has to be with Joe Flacco. Anthony Richardson, I have seen enough. I didn't gave up enough hope. Bro, you're not doing nothing. It's just proven facts. This is not me being a hater. No, I probably couldn't go out there and complete 1 pass in the NFL. But from what I'm looking at, it's not happening. It's not good. It's not gonna happen. It's just not it. Anthony Richardson needs to be benched. Please. Coaches, front office, if you see this, bench that man immediately. So, we always end this with a couple questions. My first question is, the first question is, How would you grade the defense today? My grade for the defense today, defense getting an A today. Defense, they definitely, you feel me, they definitely stood up. And if they had a better quarterback out there, we would have had a straight win today. Who else? How do you grade the offense today? The offense, I mean, Jonathan Taylor did his thing. Josh Downs did his thing. You really can't grade an offense when your quarterback is overthrowing, underthrowing. You feel me? But collectively, if you putting in Jonathan Taylor, Josh Downs yards, you know what I'm saying? I would grade the Colts offense with a C minus today. I would grade them with a C minus today, mostly because of Anthony Richardson and how horrible his first quarter was. Since 1991, y'all, no other quarterback has been that. Do you not know how many bad quarterbacks we've had in the league since 1991? Ain't none of them been as bad as Anthony Richardson was in this first half today. And he still was able to come out in the second half and play football for this team. What is the coaches thinking? I don't know. My third question is, the Colts are now 4-4. Do you still believe that the Colts can make the playoffs this year? If you ask me, I'm a diehard Colts fan. Of course, I think my team is going to the playoffs this year. I just think we got to figure it out. Bench Richardson. That's the start. My fourth question today would be, if Anthony Richardson continues to start for the rest of the season, doesn't get injured, what do you believe our ending record will be? Will we have more wins, or are we about to go on a losing streak? Drop down in the comments. Make sure you comment. Let me know some answers to these questions. Like this page. Subscribe. Tell a friend. Show a friend. This is Coach Talk with Jordan. We got us an L today, y'all. I'm sad. I'll see y'all next week. We got the Vikings. Sunday night football. 8:30. It's going down. Let's try to get us a W. See y'all next week.